as we have been saying all week, National Puppy Day was this past Sunday, and we are celebrating on Good Day all week long.
Every day this week.
Every day.
Yeah.
And to mark the most adorable day of the year, Best Friends Animal Society is offering do's and don'ts for folks considering a new puppy. And we've got Linda and Miss Ruby here to share more.
So cute.
Linda, thank you so much for bringing Ruby. I am
Yes.
obsessed with her, and I want
She
to
will
eat
be
her.
the most well-socialized puppy in Bentonville by the time this is over.
By the-
She's
yeah.
been loved by every
Everyone
single
loved
here
on
has
all
fallen
day
in love
She's
with
in
her.
love. Yeah, she's a
So,
doll.
Linda, let's kick it off by just talking about Best Friends Animal Society and the work that you guys do.
Okay, we are a national organization dedicated to stopping the unnecessary killing of dogs and cats in shelters across the country. And of course, we have a center in Bentonville, and we work with shelters and rescues all across the state of Arkansas to help them reach no kill.
Yeah, it's amazing what you do
Yeah.
there. What about some considerations for folks who are thinking about getting a new puppy? What would you say to them, Linda?
Well, I tell you what, the first thing is to make sure everybody in the family is on board.
That's good. Good
If
tip.
you've got one person that says yes puppy, one person that says no puppy, you're going to have a little conflict. But once you've got
Sure.
all of that lined up, then think about this: is there's all kinds of puppies in the shelters. Every kind of dog you can imagine, you can find it in the shelter. So don't assume that you can't find the kind of dog that you're going to love.
Yes.
In a shelter environment, they're there and they're waiting for you. Then be sure that you're consistent with your training and that you're patient, because they're puppies and they're going to mess up a little bit.
They're babies.
You're just a baby.
Now, this to me is an obvious answer, but could you give us some insight on why folks should consider adoption versus purchasing their pet?
Well, I'll tell you what, there are animals in shelters that are losing their lives every day because they don't have a place to live.
Right.
So we know that there are homes for these animals. 7 million households this year will take in a pet. If just 6% more of those chose to go to the shelter and adopt rather than buying a pet, we could stop the killing of animals in shelters right now.
Wow.
So when you adopt a pet from a shelter, from Best Friends, from wherever, you're saving a life.
Yeah.
And you're changing the life of an animal that might not otherwise have one.
Yeah.
Oh, she's my best.
That's kind of sobering to think about, but it's very true. And also, I think something folks should consider is that they don't stay puppies forever, right?
That's
these
true.
These dogs are going to grow up in your home, going to become much bigger than that, right?
Yeah, they're going to be your lifetime friend, and you owe that to them. Once you've taken them into your life, that's your job, is to be, they're part of your world, but you're their whole world.
Yes.
Yeah, you're so
that's,
right.
That's
Yeah.
very true. What's going on at Best Friends this spring, summer? What do you all have happening?
Well, we just started a new series of adoption events at the Botanical Bentonville.
Okay.
So on Fridays between 4 and 7, we'll be setting up there and bringing a host of different dogs and puppies there for adoption. And so you can come in, sit on their beautiful patio.
Yes, I love
have
that
some
spot.
wonderful cocktails, beers and wine, and enjoy meeting adorable adoptable pets. You can also learn about adoption, about fostering for Best Friends, and learn what you can do to stop puppy mills.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
That's great.
sweet.
Yeah.
And obviously, is your website the best place for people to just learn more about you? Maybe they want to come visit you guys.
Yep, absolutely. We're at bestfriends.org/NWA, and you can see the adoptable puppies, learn all about the Best Friends Pet Resource Center, and sign up to volunteer.
Is Ruby up for adoption?
She is.
She might be going home with somebody
Come on,
here.
guys, look
She-
at her.
There might be a little bit of a fight over her.
Yes.
I'm expecting her to probably get adopted by the time we open the doors at 11.
By noon. Yeah, she'll be adopted for sure.
She's pretty stinking cute.
Unless I
Yes.
eat her first. She's been so good. So good. Oh,
Linda,
well, thank you
thank
so
you for
much.
joining us.
Always a pleasure. Thank
Great
you so
do's
much.
and don'ts for new puppy owners. Thanks,
Yes,
Ruby.
Thank you, Ruby.